Hello, my name is Pamela Powers of Powers for the People. I wanted to come to you today to talk to you a little bit about a disturbing trend in social media and the media in general. And that's the whole idea of free speech absolutism. So what does that mean? That means you can just lie. You can have a deep fake video or a deep fake photograph and it's perfectly fine because other people will just be smart enough to figure out that it's a lie. Well, this is a terrible idea. I'm a classically trained journalist. That means I have a bachelor's degree in journalism. And in some ways, journalists are kind of like doctors. Doctors have a credo of saying, first, do no harm to the patient. As journalists, we are taught the credos that the public has a right to know, and that as journalists, we need to come up with the truth. And we need to have sources and facts behind that truth that's printed in a newspaper or on a website. This trend is disappearing. It's disappearing with the disappearance of journalism, and it's also disappearing because social media is just awash with this idea that lying is fine. You know what? I think we should make lying wrong again. I don't believe in free speech absolutism. That's just bullshit as far as I'm concerned. Look what's going on now with social media. Since the rise of artificial intelligence, there are lots of deep fake photographs and videos where people have taken a person's image and stuck it onto another body. They've made pornography videos. Young boys in school can do this, and they're making deep fake videos of young girls in their schools. This is absurd. And like just in the last few days, Meta, aka Facebook, aka Greed is Good, Mark Zuckerberg, has decided that AI-generated completely fake videos are cool. You know, what could go wrong? Especially like 30 days out from one of the most consequential US elections. A lot can go wrong. People are not going to be able to figure out what is a fake video and what is real news. And that is bad. That it's bad for the United States. It's bad for the world to have just massive fakes and lies thrown out there and in a constant barrage. These things don't trickle out like every day, like with the morning newspaper used to. It's a constant barrage from social media, particularly with misleading memes and misleading videos, trying to trick voters and trick people in general. And where's this going to go? As far as I'm concerned, free speech absolutism is very, very dangerous. And it is being heavily pushed by Elon Musk and other tech bros. There's going to be more mistrust, more lies, more people confused about what the actual truth is, more arguments, probably more violence. I mean, it's a terrible trend. And so in my opinion, we should say yes to the truth and no to this whole idea that lying is perfectly fine and everybody else will just figure it out. Millions and millions of dollars are being put into these sorts of ideas. The tech bros and all of their buddies are thinking they're going to make big bucks on tricking us. We should just say no. One big clue is when the richest man in America is jumping around like a high school cheerleader on stage with Donald Trump, who is one of the biggest sources of misinformation right now, that's going to tell you whose side Trump is on. He's on the side of the billionaires. He's not on the side of the workers. He's not on the side of truth. He's on the side of disinformation. And we need to say no to that. We can have free speech and still cling to the truth and cling to the facts rather than going with the hype.